Hey there. In this particular session, we are going to continue to look at the AI assistant features by JetBrains using in the Aqua IDE. So we have already seen one of its feature where we can chat with the AI assistant and we can do refactoring. We can understand about our project code. Now let's see how we can use the AI assistant features right in the editor for the IDE. So let's minimize this AI assistant screen for now. And we have this existing tests for the login page, right? Now, if I go back to this application, and once we go ahead and log in, we will land on this products page. Now, I want to proceed with my automation script, and I want to click on any particular product so that it will go to this particular page where I can view more details and add to cart. So in order to do this, I need to write the automation script for it. So let's go back to our framework here. Now we are using the page factory method where we are creating all our page objects, and then we are writing the methods to implement these page objects, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to create a new page object class. So again, I will go to the Selenium page object, and here we are going to create a products page. Okay, and as you can see, it has already taken the URL for this. So this is the URL. Let's correct this. Okay, so this is the URL, and I will come back here. I will paste it. So this is the URL, and then I'm going to click OK. As you know, it will open it also in the web inspector, right? And here we have got the code to initialize this page. That's fine. Now we need to write the remaining part of this code. Okay. So now I'm going to use the AI to generate my complete code. Now, in order to write any AI prompts or to generate your automation code using the AI, we can right click and then we can go to AI actions. So wherever you want to insert the code. And here you will see all the different options: explain code, suggest refactoring, find problems. You can also open the chat from here. We can write documentation, we can generate unit test, generate code, we can convert the file to another language, and then we can add our prompts, right? So everything is right here. Either you can do this, or you can also go to your keyboard, and I'm using a Mac, so it will be command and then backslash. Okay, so when you do this, you will get this ask AI to generate code. This is the prompt. So here we can write our prompt to generate the code. So we'll start with generate code to identify a product from the page underscore URL using XPath as locator. So as you can see, I have written just a simple statement, probably in English, but I have also provided few details to the AI assistant so that it knows where it has to go, right? Like the page URL. So it will navigate to that page URL. It will try to select a product. And then I have also asked it to use the locator as XPath instead of something else, right? So now I can hit enter, and now the AI will start generating the code. Okay, so as you can see, it has generated the code for me. So it has used the find by method here, which is again the page factory method, and this is the XPath to select a particular product. Now this product is Sauce Labs backpack, which is the first product on the page, and then it has created this web element for this particular uh, page object, right? Now, on the top, you will also see that it is asking you whether you want to accept, or you can discard, or we can also regenerate the code. Okay, so if I click on regenerate, it will regenerate the code. This time it has actually used some other XPath, right? So if you're not happy with the XPath which it has selected, you can regenerate it. So it might select a better or the next XPath which is available. Now I have the option to also follow up, so I can change few things here, or I can go ahead and hit enter, which will accept the generate code. So now the generated code is entered into the class. Okay, so with the help of the web inspector and the knowledge of the AI assistant, it is able to generate this code right from the URL. I don't even need to provide any locators to the AI assistant. It is able to generate everything. And what we will also do next is we will write a method so that it can uh, click on this particular product, right? So let's this time select this particular lines of code. And then once you select this, you will see the AI assistant here. Okay. And we can generate some code here. So we will say generate code to click on this product using a method. Okay, so here you can see it has written as a method now to click on the product. And then I'm going to accept this. So I have got my element locator here, and I have got my method. So this is what we require in this page factory object class. So we have got both the method and the locator, which is required. Now we will go ahead and create another class. So this is the test class for this products page. So I will say products test. I will create this class here. So this class is completely empty. And now I will show you how we can ask the AI assistant to generate this code from scratch. So let's use the shortcut to enter our AI prompt. So here I will ask to generate code in Selenium and test ng to select a product from page underscore URL using the page objects defined in products page. Okay, so as you can see, I am giving all the details here, like which framework to use, Selenium and TestNG. And then I'm asking to select a product from the page. So page underscore URL is defined in another class. And then I'm asking it to use the page objects, which we have defined in the products page class, right? So let's see what the AI is going to generate. Okay, so it has generated some code here. Okay, but let's try to regenerate this and see whether it is able to generate more detailed methods here. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. So we have got a before method, a test, and an after method in the TestNG framework. In the before method, it is setting up the Chrome driver. In the test, it is performing the operation. And then in the after method, it is quitting the driver. Okay, so I'm going to accept this particular code. So there are still some issues with this generated code. Some of them are quite evident, like here, the select product method which it is trying to use doesn't exist. Then it is also trying to navigate to a particular URL with a static ID, which is not a best practice. So what I will do is I will come here and again go with the find problems option. So let's see what are the potential problems which the AI can find out. Okay, so it is saying a wrong page URL and context mismatch, and it is giving us some solution here. Okay, so as you can see, it is giving us a solution to create a select product method, which makes sense. So let's go ahead and replace our existing method with this particular method. Okay, so that will solve one of our issues. So we'll go to products page. We'll replace this method. Anyways, it was not being used, so we'll try to use this. Right now, here, as you can see, we already have a product element. So basically, we don't need this line. Okay, I can do this with the AI as well. Now, since I have already identified it, I will go ahead and solve this problem rather than going back to AI. Now, coming to the other problem, which is with the login page URL and also navigation to directly to the product. So if you go back to our AI assistant here, and if we look at all the different problems which it has highlighted, then one of the problem is the wrong page URL and context mismatch, right? And it is also telling us to change that. So now if I go back to the final revised example with fixes applied. Okay, so here if I look at my whole class, I can look that at before method, after setting up the driver, we also need to perform login. It is important, right? So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to add it here. Okay, so this is going to perform the login so that we are on the products page. And then as you can see here is the page URL, which is the inventory page instead of the direct product URL. Okay, so that's changing. So what I will do is I will paste it here. Okay, so this kinds of gives us a proper test, which is kind of executable. Obviously, some of the things can be improved here further. So let's go ahead and execute this test and see if it is working or not. Okay, so I'm going to run this. And you will see it has run successfully now. So at least we don't have any issues with this script. Obviously, we can add a lot more here. We can put some validation, like some assertion after it is clicking on the product, and then see whether it is landing into the product details page or not. But this is a good start when you're working with your AI assistant. It is able to generate the code. Obviously, this can be refined a lot further, and this all depends on the prompts which you are providing, right? So if you provide all the details to the AI assistant, it will be able to generate the right script. Obviously, even if it doesn't generate it first time, we can do some iterations so that the AI also understands what we are trying to build, and then it can be refined into a perfect test.